Who are the most influential and successful people in Peel Region? Whether it's politics, sports, business, entertainment, or public service, find out about the leaders in your community right now on Peel Achievers. Your hosts, Vivek Kohli and Jenna Lee Creelman.
Welcome to Peel Achievers, the program that brings you fascinating personalities and who are movers and shakers in their own field. And as you're aware, every time we try to bring up an achiever in its own field and a leader from our own Peel region. I'm Vivek Kohli, your host.
And I am Jenna Lee Creelman. And we are excited to ask all the questions you want to ask and get all the info you want to know. Please keep sending all of your suggestions and feedback for our show because we do take it seriously and we do want to incorporate it in our upcoming episodes.
Definitely. And today we'll be talking to a very fascinating personality who is a talent agent and an event manager, JC, as is known, short for his name, Jason Cameron. And he has a talent agency called Just Canadian Talent. We're very excited to talk to him.
Jason Cameron came to Canada from the Middle East when he was 10 years old. He currently resides in the region of Peel. His educational background includes a Human Resources Diploma from Sheridan College and a BA from York University. Jason has been working with the entertainment and fashion industry for over 15 years. He has worn many hats, such as wardrobe stylist for 3 different publications, fashion show choreographer, events coordinator, acting agent and booker, and instructor and lifestyle coach. His recent events include fashion shows done with French Connection and H&M, bringing Fashion Week into Toronto, Canada, called the International Fashion Festival in 2011 and 2012, and many more events. Jason is currently the director of JC Talent and represents over 150 faces. JC Talent specializes in actor-model representation by providing opportunities to new and veteran actors and models. JC Talent opened its doors in 2005 and has had over 3,000 auditions and over 500 successful landed jobs.
Welcome back to Peel Achievers. Today, we are sitting down to talk with Jason Cameron, aka JC, who is a reputable talent agent and event manager in the Peel region. So if you, or perhaps maybe your children, are aspiring to have a career in the entertainment industry, you need to stay tuned today because we will be getting all the inside scoop from JC.
JC, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
JC, thanks for coming today.
Thank you so much. It's great coming in.
You look very sharp.
Oh, not in a suit though. Look at you guys. You guys look great.
So, JC, you are very unique because I feel like most people are aspiring to be stars today. Everybody wants to be a star in the entertainment industry.
That's true.
But what made you want to represent the stars?
You know, I wouldn't say it fell into my lap, but when I started in the industry, I used to be a scout for several agencies. I used to look for looks for them. And what I started realizing was I got promoted to becoming a booker, and a booker is somebody who gets work for actors, and we're the ones that book them. And when it came down to it, I started working for 5, 6, 7 agencies, and I started booking their talent, and I started realizing, wait a minute, why am I doing it for everybody else? I might as well do it for myself. And so it just got thrown into it, and I said, you know, I'll start it, and it started in 2005.
But how do you start something like that? I mean, we all know what we need to do if we want to become a teacher or if we want to become a dentist. How do you become a talent agent?
You know what? It's a lot of free work. You work for a lot of people for experience. You know, it's either casting directors, it's producers, it's working on sets, it's working with modeling agencies and acting agencies, and you know, you're really interning. And probably for 5, 6 years, that's what I did. So you know, it's something you grow into. Yeah, it's something when you are a lot younger and you're able to afford it, and you're able to work part-time and work into it.
And there's a lot of glitz and glamour in the entertainment industry.
Oh, yes.
And we get to see a lot of that on shows like Entourage. Would you say that that's true to life? Do you get to enjoy any of those perks?
Not at all.
No?
No. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work. Even the celebrities, the actors and models themselves, they have to go through hell. They have to work a lot. It's long hours, and they have to, of course, memorize lines. They have to work at it. And you know, that little 5-minute freedom that they do get, they do deserve.
It's grueling for the people behind the scenes,
It's
right?
true. It's true. Very grueling.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears are in the entertainment
It's true,
industry.
literally.
Well, you have to have tough skin because you
Yes.
take a lot of rejection, right?
You do take a lot of rejection in this business, but it's part of the game, and it's part of the position, and it has to make you stronger, right? You have to work your way up the ladder just like everybody else, just like in any other field.
But your position, though, would be a little bit more stable than, say, a talent, correct?
You know what? The funny thing is, it's not.
No?
It's actually worse. It is worse because as an agent, if we're not providing the right talent, or if we're not providing the right product, because we create our talent, our models are a product at the end of the day, and it has to be marketable. And if we're not providing that to our producers or casting directors, and they're not going in there and doing their job, you know, there's 50 other agents behind me that are ready to take my place.
So it's all about building a reputation.
That's true.
And
That's
networking.
it.
Yeah.
So were there any main challenges you faced in your pursuit to be a talent agent?
A lot. And in this business, it's all about who you know, and it's how you work your way up the ladder. And when I started off, of course, I didn't know many people, but there were a lot of nice people that worked with me along the way, and they helped me. You know, they boost me up to where I am. So there were casting directors, producers, assistants. You always have to be friends with the assistants because you know what, they do a lot of the work, and it was just knowing the right people.
What keeps you here in the Peel region? I mean, a lot of people would just take off, go to LA, you know, to the big scene, or perhaps New York City. Do you see a lot of potential here?
You know what? I do see a lot of potential, but you'd rather be a big fish in a small sea, you know, rather than a small fish in a big sea.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day in Toronto, especially in Peel, it's the next big city. It's the next Toronto. A lot of movies
I
are
believe
shot
they're
here.
coming with a studio in Mississauga shortly, a huge studio.
They are. There's a couple of studios already in place, but they are coming up with. There's a lot of tax breaks. You know, the mayor is amazing. Hazel is absolutely amazing for the city, and she's helped us quite a bit in the showbiz industry. And so, you know, even the movies, the scenes, and the amount of things that can be shot here, it's so multicultural, and the entire city is a different landscape wherever you look.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of landscapes to offer. I mean, between having the lakefront,
It's true,
and then we have the big city. We can really kind of emulate many different countries or
Niagara,
cities.
even
It's
Niagara
true.
for that reason. It has to be the base here to go to Niagara for shoot and everything.
It's true. Yeah, you have to have it here, and not only that. Look at our city. Of course, there's a lot of condos, but they look like office towers, so it could be a downtown city.
Yeah, a lot of movies have pretended that Toronto is New York City, right?
It
They just bring in
yes.
the cars and the plates.
It's pretended a lot like Detroit, New York, Chicago, just because the scenery, the backdrop is perfect for it. All they got to do is not recognize CN Tower, and we're good.
So Jesse, you know, your job is so fun. You know, you get to introduce many unknown faces who become A-listers in their own field. So what do you see while scouting a talent? What do you see in them?
Well, you know, a lot of people ask me that question, and you know, I wouldn't call it, you know, just pure luck, but I would basically say at the end of the day, confidence is key. Confidence can go a long way. A lot of people, you know, ask me, you know, what was it in them? Was there something? And I sit there going, it's a personality and it's confidence. Because at the end of the day, if you can sit there talking to me and having a conversation and you're able to prolong the conversation, I know you're able to do that with any stranger, including a producer or a casting director. Right. As long as you have that, you can go a long, long way. In Canada, especially in Peel or even Toronto, it's no longer you have to be the perfect model. And it's no longer you have to be the, you know, the tall 5'9", you know, perfect skinny model. Sorry, Jenna. But
Oh, please, are you kidding me? I wish.
But it's no longer that scenario, because just our ethnic boom has been amazing in Canada, and that has helped us quite a bit. So nowadays you don't see Kirstie Alley or Jennifer Aniston or, you know, David Beckham in his underwear. Yeah, although you'd like to, you know.
Those are money ads.
Yeah, there you go. But you know, it's what's at the end of the day, as I said, they're a product, and they have to market to the general public. And the general public right now in Canada is mainly ethnic, and that's
right.
everyday looking people. So at the end of the day, nowadays what we're looking for is an ethnic background. And not only ethnic background, meaning if you're Caucasian, you're able to fit Italian, Portuguese, you know, Scottish, Irish. So as long as you fit more than one ethnic background.
Definitely, we've noticed that most of the ads are now based specifically for a community, you know.
It's true.
And then they look for people of that community, or if somebody's lookalike in that community.
It's the funny thing is that's very true. When we get a breakdown or a description, that's exactly what we look for. And when it comes to a lot of the actors that we represent, you know, like Cara Haroon from TVO Kids, the host, I discovered her. You know, we've had Pirates of the Caribbean, we've had the L'Oreal model, Deborah Valente. So we've gotten lucky quite a bit, you know, a couple of times.
Do you believe there's some people have an X factor or a star quality in them?
You know what? Yes, I do believe in that, because at the end of the day, it's their personality, and it's just something that attracts you to them, no matter how hard we try not to, you know, even pay attention. But yeah, no, I do believe in an X factor.
Do you have any fun stories to share? Like, I know a lot of agents have their one infamous story. They were walking in a mall and they saw this girl or this boy and they said, okay, that's a star, they have to have them, they have a great look. Has that happened to you?
You know what the funny thing is? We get 600 applications a week. Wow. So I don't have time to go in the mall.
you don't go out scouting.
I don't go out scouting, but we do see a lot of people. And yes, exactly, Cara Haroon. I saw that in her when she came in. She was rep by me for about 6 years before she moved on, because of course I can only represent you to a certain level, and then you move on to a bigger agency, because we are a beginner agency. And when she started off with me, she was this young little quiet girl who didn't say much, but she had that quality in her that just, you know, attracted you.
You're captivated.
Jesse, I have to cut you here. We are going to take a very short break and we'll return discussing more of entertainment industry with our achiever, Jason Cameron, talent manager and event manager.
Welcome back to Peel Achievers. If you are just tuning in, we are sitting down to talk with Jason Cameron, aka JC, who is a very talented talent agent.
And event coordinator too.
And event coordinator as well. Jason,
Yes.
as we were saying, you are also